Good evening. Am I audible? Please let me know. Am I audible? I was having some technical glitch. I was unable to go online, so go live. Can you hear me? Am I audible? Am I audible? Good evening. Can you hear me? Am I audible? Okay, I'm audible. I was actually having some issues my end. So today I already told you I'm going to discuss questions on a question. Today we are going to write a question. It's for every session. I'll just write one question only because after the long day we don't want just getting into the habit of writing. So we'll just stick to one question only. So I am going to flash the question now. I want you to read it first. Tell me what provisions you have to write, and then we will go into the writing part. You will write first, and then I will write. Okay. So the question is this. Can you see the question? Guys, just let me know if you are able to see the question. Can you see the question? Okay. So I want you to read the question once. Tell me what is the answer. Tell me what is the answer. What is the answer? Is the answer that you will write here. One is giving the answer also. You will start writing. Are you ready to write the answer? Chalo, tell me, are you ready to write the answer? Are you ready to write the answer, all of you? इसका तो आंसर दे दो. Are you ready to write the answer? It's a very easy question that I have given you. Chalo. So I'll give you, it's 20, it's 10:09, 10:15 your answer should be done. Okay? 10:15 your answer should be done. Fine? Chalo. I'm sorry. So the question is here 10:15. Your answer should be done. I hope it's visible to everyone. If anyone has like it's not visible, ma'am, I'm not able to see. In that case, please re-log in. You will be able to see it. Have you started writing? Have you started writing? Whatever questions about OPC this question is asking, you have to write those provisions OPC in the first paragraph. Pramiti, whatever whatever provision about OPC the question relates to, you have to write that in the first paragraph. Okay. Hello, Hariharan. Done, all of you? Okay, done all of you? Done? Done all of you? Can we start writing? Or should I wait? How many of you have done the first paragraph? Okay, okay. Done all of you? Done, 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 done. Should we start? So let me just, I hope everyone has written. So let me just go to the question again once. Let's read the question. Chavish, an Indian citizen and resident of India, formed Ekta Ready-Made Garments as OPC on 1st April 2018 with his wife, Mrs. Jyoti, as a nominee. The authorized capital and paid up share capital of the company is 35 lakhs. He got in touch with the ready-made garments buyer and was expecting to receive a substantial order by August 20, where final delivery will be completed by December 20. To expand the production capacity, he decided to invest in additional capital of 10 lakh in plant and machinery, as a result of which the paid up share capital of the company now is 45 lakh. Promoter of the company seeks your advice. Considering the case, advise who is eligible to act as a member of OPC, whether the OPC can convert into any other kind of company, and if the company increases its paid up capital, can it be converted to any kind of company immediately? Okay, so let's start with the answer. How many of you are happy with your answer? Like, the answer I have written is amazing. How many of you are happy with your answer, that the answer that I have written is amazing? Beautiful answer I have written. How many of you? How many of you? No one is happy. Not happy. Why, Pramati? Why, dear? Here, first of all, the day I would feel bad. Okay, is it Hariyaran? No. Still, you should be happy. No, you're putting in so much of efforts, right? See, one thing I have to write about is eligibility of who can be a member. Second thing that I have to write about conversion of the company. And third thing is about, again, conversion of company. Okay? So let's start with it. Writing, when I'm writing on this board, literally sucks. As per the provisions of Companies Act 2013, only a natural person who is an Indian citizen, whether resident in India or not, can be a member or nominee of an OPC. Resident of India means a person who has stayed in India for at least 120 days in the immediately preceding financial year. An OPC may convert into a private or a public company at any time. However, it's not necessary, however, you can even write just but. However, it cannot convert into a Section 8 company. Please understand, just go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Find out what provisions you have to write. Once you have found that out, just go with the flow. Nothing else, just the flow. How many of you have written almost this provision? How many of you have written almost this provision? That's nice, Hariharan. Almost matched it. That's very nice. Who else has written almost the same provision? It does not have to be word to word the same, Varuna. If it is almost the same, like the content, you have written all the content that I have written, that's more than enough then. A grammatical error, that is, if you write too fast, it happens. So at this point of time, try to write it at a pace where you don't make grammatical errors. Chalo, now moving on to the next one. In the above case, I don't have the question in front of me. So in the above case, Chavish an Indian citizen incorporated an OPC and named his wife as a Is it visible screen? I think I clicked some button and the screen was gone. I hope it's visible now. Named his wife as a nominee of the OPC. Since Chavish is an Indian citizen, he can corporate and OPC. Therefore, now I just need to open the question again. Who is eligible to act as a member of an OPC? So therefore, a natural person who is an Indian citizen is eligible to incorporate an OPC. Next, whether Ekta can convert into yes any kind of company. Yes, Ekta garments can convert into any kind of company other than a Section 8 company. Writing short of company, but please try to write it full. If the company increases its paid up capital, can it be converted into a Thank you so much, Hariharan. Thank you so much. And the last one, the third one, irrespective of the paid up capital, the OPC can convert into any kind of company at any time. Chalo, tell me, how many of you have got almost the similar answer? Pramiti, that doesn't matter. If you have not mentioned that, it's absolutely okay. That's not that much of relevant here. That's good, Shweta. So now with this, I'm literally done with the whole answer. And how many of you got almost the same answer? What was wrong in the first one, Varuna? Okay. Second paragraph, only write whatever is relevant. We don't need to give informations which are irrelevant to the question. So don't try to stretch it out. It wastes your time also. Are you able to write better than the first day you were in this writing session? Are you writing it better than that day, or it's still the same? Okay, no problem. No problem. Pramiti, please try to understand. We just need to write whatever is relevant to the question. Because the question can be elongated or enlarged, but we just need to provide whatever information is relevant to give my answer. So once you get practice it, you will, even if it is long, it doesn't mean the answer is wrong. But when it is too long, we are just wasting our time. That is what happens, nothing else. Hello, good, good, good. So I will send you the answer and the question in the group. So I think I have at a stretch done 3 days session continuously for the past 3 days. So I'll give you a break for 2-3 days and I'll see you after 2-3 days. And till then, you keep practicing answers here and there. Pick up any answer from whatever material you're following, from the ICI material. You can just pick up any answer and work on that. So I hope this 2 3 days break you will utilize it rather than not doing anything. So in at 10 o'clock every day we are writing answers together. So even if I'm not taking a live session, you just sit at 10 o'clock with a question and write the answer. Keep that habit, every day's habit of writing one answer at 10 o'clock. Instead of writing an indirect question, you can actually take up a direct question and write that also. Oh, that's amazing, Hariharan. That's amazing. Anyway, exams are knocking for you. You should be working a lot harder. So I'll give you a break of 2 3 days in between before I actually give the next live session. And in the meantime, keep practicing, keep writing until the next time I meet you. I'll send the question. By the way, I have something to tell you. Okay, Hariharan, I'll do it. I'll do that question. I thought I'll give you a break of 2 3 days. I'm calling you every day online. So you might be a little bored with coming online every day. So I thought I'll give you a break. You tell me, guys, should I keep one class, one session tomorrow? Or should I now keep the session after 2 3 days? As you will say, I'll do that. I will tell you, Varun. If you look at the scanners, you will find the repetitive questions. Okay, Tanish, I'll do one live session or recorded will do. Okay, fine. I'll do one thing tomorrow. I'll keep a session on doctrines and then we will take a 3 4 days gap and then we'll meet again Sunday. Is that okay? Done. Tomorrow I'll keep a session on doctrines question, okay? And we'll keep a session on the question for doctrines tomorrow and then we'll take a break of 2 3 days and we'll meet on Sunday. Is that okay? So I'll see you tomorrow. I'll send the answer. By the way, I have something to tell you. I have something to tell you. This was a CA inter question which we just solved. This was all of you who have written an almost similar answer. You should be so happy. This was a CA inter class question, sorry, which you just solved right now. Does that information gives you a little oh my god boost? Does it give you that little oh my god kind of oh my